And that does it 1-1 Manchester United versus Chelsea FC. I mean, I missed the first half, other obligations regardless. Seems like it was just pretty much the same as the second half. Very flat, very, not really much like, flow of the game. It was very broken up, very choppy game. I mean, listen, second half, I would say this. We played, I mean, the goal that we allowed was a great ball from Casemiro over the top, into the penalty, and that was what it was. But then our goal from Moise Caicedo from the corner was great. I don't know. I would say the highlights that I like, Fafana looked very, very impressive at the back. Other than the ball over the top, he looked very, very, very controlled, very disciplined. That our back line today looked really well, looked good, especially when it came to defending those balls in behind. It looked like we had more of a defensive identity, which is what I've been wanting for weeks. I would also say when it looked like when it looks at the attack, I think maybe Nicholas Jackson could have got taken off for more. I mean, either João Felix or Christopher Nkunku. I mean, either of those two I would have enjoyed a little bit more. Nicholas Jackson, when games like that and teams like that, we need someone who can, play with the ball at their feet at the 9 position, and someone who can get creative. And I think, those two guys could do that. I just don't think Nicholas Jackson really can do that. When I also look at our team, I saw our I see Cucurella is very like he subs off as one of his outside backs at halftime, which I'm completely okay with. We have a lot of them. Let's just keep him fresh regardless. Cucurella came on and played well, but he's playing almost as a 10, and if that's gonna happen, then we're gonna need to find we're gonna need to like figure it out and like have these guys very productive and a lot more movement up top in the middle of the field, because at that point, like I just didn't. He was sitting up there, but he was probably doing much of anything for me. But I would also say Makata Mudryk came on, played really well. Neto looked a lot better on the right side of the field than he did on the left side of the field. He looked kind of like, a little lethargic and not really that good. But I would love for us to like use Mudryk's pace a lot more. I feel like we don't do that enough. He's very fast. Play those balls in behind and just let him do what he does. For the most part, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say we can give ourselves a 7.6 for that game. I mean, not the greatest, not the worst. They got the job done and did what it did, but it was what it was. I mean, 1-1 against Manchester United, new coach on the horizon. If this was a week before, we would have got 3 points, but today we got 1. So it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Yeah.